Hello again, new Danville fans. We are having another episode today. This was with our friend Tom Meduzia. This is The Elegant Truth. How you doing today, Tom?
Okay.
Glad to have you back on another fantastic episode. For those of y'all who are unfamiliar or have only been watching our radio podcast, The Elegant Truth is a show that talks about the beauties of science, philosophy, engineering, and anything else in between. Is that about right?
Yes.
Excellent. On your last episode, you kind of gave us a really cool idea on how to engineer a system of draining out flood water, and you even gave us like the engineering schematics for it. Like, I'm sure it's going to cost like a couple $1 billion, but
it costs
trillions of dollars. What was that one? We had a name for the project.
Aquarius.
The Aquarius Project. That was a really cool name. I like that.
Flood control system.
The
systems.
Mm-hmm.
You got to start out, see if it's small first and see if it works.
Sound like a little
And
prototype?
spread it out to the rest of the country.
Nice. I think Houston, Texas would definitely buy that contraption for, especially around hurricane season, sorry. And then on your first episode with me, we were talking about the dimensions. Like the third dimension, the fourth dimension, and then you're busting out fifth, sixth, seventh dimensions. I didn't even know there were that many dimensions.
There's up to 11.
What is the 11th dimension?
Not certain.
The unknown dimension.
Because it's a dimension can be anywhere, anytime in the universe.
So the omniscient, omnipresent dimension?
You may call it that.
I may. The God dimension. All right. So what do you have for us today, bud? What's on your mind?
Well, that's, you got right here the Aquarius flood calculations.
This is for your Aquarius project?
Yes, I measured out the gallons of water.
Oh, so you've been working out the math.
Yes, I've done it for like 4 years ago.
You had this planned out 4 years ago. Why do you do it? Why haven't you gone to the patent office already and tried to make this thing happen, man?
Well, it costs money.
Fair point. Okay, so you have some measurements for us here. Tell us about it.
Oh.
What is it that you measured out, I should say?
Oh, the amount of gallons of water in a cubic mile.
Okay. So let's refresh our audience's memory, because the last time we talked about this was on radio. We didn't do this on video last time. The Aquarius Project, and correct me if I'm wrong, because my brain's a little rusty as well too. It's a flood hits a town, right?
Yes.
And then it's going to trigger some sort of tubes, or the tubes are going to be under the ground.
It has to be in place first.
It's already in place.
Yes.
The underground tubes that are going to act as like pumps.
It'll be above ground. It'll be water level, and the elevator two at the same time. Because they send the water somewhere and pump it out to hundreds, thousands of miles away.
Gotcha. So it'll basically be like its own separate kind of storm drain system.
Yes.
Excellent. And you'd have it figured out. So what's would be different than that than just a regular storm drain? There's my first challenging question for you.
Well, the regular storm drain it's like it goes to a retention pond. If it rains, continues to rain to like a catastrophic level, like 4 inches of rain per hour or more.
Right.
The retention ponds will be overwhelmed. It'll flood out anyway.
Yeah, I've seen this happen before when I went to school in Dallas. It was, we have a knocking on the door there. Hopefully they can be kind and not ambush us with the audience. But also what we're going to be, so you said the retention pools would overflow, and I saw this as well when I was in Dallas, Texas. When I was in college there, I saw that it actually overflooded the drains and that it was actually creating like huge rivers in the streets of Dallas. Like you literally could not drive in those streets without your car like floating and like going and sailing away. I think that was in around 2004, 2005-ish time.
I don't remember it flooded up there.
It was definitely in the early 2000s. So I know Dallas could definitely appreciate this kind of system. Also possibly Houston as well, because Houston gets a lot of rainwater in the hurricane season.
Yes.
You said though this would cost like up into the trillions of dollars, though, right?
About $1 trillion per year to build it.
Yeah.
But over 40 years, it'd be about $40 trillion minimum.
And you just say 40 years or 40?
Yeah, 40 years, it'll be widespread, it'll be spread.
Oh, for the widespread. How long do you think it would take to create this for one major city, like say Houston? How long would it take for this to build up in Houston?
That's probably less than 10 years.
10-year project?
Maybe if you do it around the clock, probably cut it in half, about 5 years.
Mm-hmm. Well, here's hoping, because I've seen construction projects take just about as long. Like, they're still trying to fix Huntsville. Have you ever been to Huntsville lately?
Yeah.
It feels like it's just been non-stop construction. They haven't even finished
They're
it.
putting in a new interstate.
I guess that takes a lot.
I-14 is going east-west.
Yeah. Now every time I just see like mud and construction equipment, and it's like it always seems gray. It seems like it's going to take a lot of work. So it can make me only wonder how long it would take to do a project as ambitious as yours.
It's really quite ambitious.
Very. But you seem like an ambitious guy, though.
Yes.
Would you ever want to head up the project? Would you want to be like one of the main engineers?
It has crossed my mind,
Yeah.
but I'd rather stay in the shadows.
You don't want to be too involved. You just want to be the guy with the idea, right?
Yes.
Excellent. Well, let me ask you this then. Do you have any other ideas besides the Aquarius Project? Any other engineering ideas? He has plenty of notes here, ladies and gentlemen. If you can't see, he brings plentiful bags of Post-its.
We got the flood calculation in cubic miles.
Mm-hmm.
We got it made down to exact gallon down to the drop. Each up to 20 cubic miles.
Mm-hmm. This is all for the Aquarius Project?
Yes.
So for all of our friends and audiences out there in the new Danville places up there, we're working on a fantastic project here with Tom. If y'all could please be a wonderful studio audience and enjoy the show without shouting out, Tom and I would greatly appreciate it. But Tom here, he's working here on an engineering project called the Aquarius Project. It's a wonderful new idea that he wants to implement state-of-the-art aqua pumps that'll suck out the water, and rather than putting it into a retaining pond, if I'm hearing correctly, it's going to be able to subvert it for hundreds of miles away in reservoirs or into the ocean. They kind of got the gist of it?
At first, if you ain't got the infrastructure in first, you have to pump it out of the ocean first. But when you get the drainage, the pipes you extend westward, northward, you'll be able to pump it out toward the western states.
Towards the western. And you know, those western states would definitely appreciate the water. Los Angeles would happily accept all of our Houstonian hurricane water.
Yeah, they got the Pacific Ocean. Why don't they use the Pacific Ocean?
They're right next to the ocean. They're always in a drought.
Yeah.
They'll figure that one out. Tom, we're about to wrap up here. We're running out of time here. Is there anything else you want to say to your audience here out in the internet?
Well, I got it interesting. It'll take maybe 10, 15 years to establish more than 1,000 lunar cities on the moon.
So for our next episode on The Elegant Truth, looks like Tom here wants to talk about lunar cities. He says, give us 10 to 15 years, folks. We're going to have cities on the moon. Tom, let me shake your hand, sir. It was another fantastic episode. For Tom, I'm Mr. Chris Cantu. This is another episode of The Elegant Truth.